Okay, we are back with the automated tournament, and I'm hoping there is a delay because I have to put one on, because otherwise I wouldn't be good at what I do, and that's because I am good at what I do. God damn it. This is started right now, actually. It's already started. We're going to be hitting this up. Ah, teams are already joining. Let's have a look what we're going to get.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Okay, so let's get some people up in here. Make sure we keep these viewers we have. Okay, so wait to see who we've got here. Okay, awesome. Refresh the page if you haven't already. I think it's all good, actually. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is a bit... yeah. Countdown timer's still going. The North American monthly automated tournament brought to you by Bald People. They've already started. Oh, this is 5 Gauge's team with controversy and whatnot. Okay, this... I think... Do you guys want me to follow these guys or no? I can if you want. Oh, man, with the BALDATHON going on as well, it's difficult to really get all this going sometimes. I think they're kind of going to slay until the final, in all honesty. But this is controversy, I think. Although maybe not, actually. This game is going to be probably pretty one-sided, I'm not going to lie. Oh no, you rent him, okay. Alright, let's have a look. We'll do this game. We'll do this game.
Team wins a capture point.
Is this going on YouTube? Possibly. Possibly. We'll see.
I challenge you.
Okay, anyway. Let me just let me focus on the cast. Sorry, I'm going to put the scoreboard up and everything else as well. Toll on trouble, August bitches. Okay. There we go. Updated. Sorry, just had to get the scoreboard underway and everything else. Oh, damn! Interceptor goes down. Chaos comes in with a burst. There we go. He's going to be taken out. We guys are going to see the Guardian. Red team leave way too early. The stealth from the Mesmer there, and Interceptor gets wrecked as the Red team come back in. But unfortunately, they are going to be losing players there as well. Is this Urentian as in Urentian from WTS back in the day of Boston? I'm not sure. He's playing Ranger, so possibilities. All goes well, though. Needs to get out of there as Revenant. He is going to be 3v2 here, but downside the blue team. This will be definitely Vivaldi going down. Trying to... it's not Vivaldi, sorry. The Chaos Illusion going down, unfortunately.
Stillness has
Who's the best color? Wow. Dark Luster Black.
Red team
This is going to be... I'm going to be putting the music up as well, because there's no music. Red team quite low though himself, 205 to 82. Red team with the double cap, grabbing themselves Stillness. Blue team with the comeback. They do have a double cap as well, because obviously Stillness does bring the buff up to equalize the amount of point income. Although blue team now will have the double cap because of the double cap obviously coming out from Stillness. Mid is decapped, ready to be full capped as well. Potentially they are in that 1v1. Necro versus Warrior though, not great. Obviously the Warrior bury the 1v1s. Here comes Dark Blaster as well, as they do get tanked down into the downstate. Engineer, so no, Guardian, their bunker build. Oh no! He goes backwards. That was a mistake by the Guardian. They're going to get the free res there, and they do lose Vivaldi as well. Unfortunately, the Guardian did drop down. Unfortunately, that was not great. Maybe he did back out. I'm not too sure. It did look like he made a bit of a mistake there, though. Caught on camera. Still the double cap, because obviously stillness is still up, but he does run out now. 247 to 138. Red team having the one cap, as we see the engineer on the other side of the map. Your man Chafe, who is streaming Guild Wars 2 on a regular basis. Big pro in the scene back in the day of Pro League and World Tournament Series, of course. And Dark Cluster going down elsewhere on the map as well. I don't think where Zol's going here. He's probably going towards Temple, try and pop a +1 maybe on the Mesmer. No, the engineer's happy with that. Comes back in towards mid. Vivaldi goes down without even able to get that short bow port off, potentially intercept on the other side of the map. And this 1v1 versus Urantian. I think he's going to go down here, unfortunately. He did get the +1 from Apul. Apollo is... Apulosm. I don't know. Whatever. Chaos Illusionist. Why do people not have names that are good? I don't understand. The Baldathon still continues. Don't forget. That is still going on, peoples. Zol in loads of trouble here as Vivaldi and Urentium take him down. I think Vivaldi is actually playing pistol by the looks of things. Blue team members down around the map. Unfortunately, if they do lose this game, it will be them out for the count. No, sorry, he's not using pistol. He's using a sword pistol with the rifle. He's going to be going dead-eyed. Zor... Low HP. Actually, Zor's got on Necro. Normally on Mesmer, actually. He's playing Reaper. Reaper quite strong power meta. We got C coming out here. Burst build from Chaos. Great. Lot of great sword damage coming out there from him. Tank. It'll be interesting to see whether or not Zor is actually going for any toughness in this build. He is. He's going for Rune of Alyssa. That's going to be Condi removal on elite usage. We can see Tank going for the stillness buff here. And we can see Zol as well going for the push to make sure that player doesn't interrupt the stillness cast. Downstairs as well, looks like we've seen 2 kills. And we've got downstate actually of 5 gauge. I think Zol might be able to help him out. Vivaldi should have gone for the damage. He does get the down onto Chafe though. Now he has to kite around like anything. But Vivaldi obviously is playing Deadeye. He has some stealth though. So got that field as well when he kneels. Just needs to interrupt, of course. Waiting to make sure the bubble goes down from the Guardian. He does indeed. He can't stay here. He's not obviously got as much kite ability as a normal thief would with the short bow and whatnot. Unfortunately, he does go down in the air. No one from blue team coming down, although we might see Urantium maybe. Nope, they're just going to go for caps. Yeah, this is pretty much GG. I think, do you guys want to follow this team? We followed them last time. It's a good team, actually. But that will be the game. It will be the game indeed. 500 to 158 blue team. Some great players. Unfortunately, just not really that too... Well, you're going up against a team like this who will more than likely get into the final. We'll follow this team. Okay, cool. We will follow them. It's easier than just picking random teams. Toil and trouble, so remember that, people. It means I only have to change one thing as well, so that's good. So if you don't know what this is the monthly automated tournament. So you can enter tournaments in Guild Wars 2. Oh, balls. I think that's the bug. Is that the bug? No, it's just me having to log out again. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what? I mean, I wasn't playing, so... Are you playing in it, Controversy? Hey, Limbell. Ryan's team is the team we just watched. So if you don't want me to, if you want to show, so it's gonna be Ranger Danger versus Toil and Trouble next. You said you didn't want. You said you didn't want variety. You wanted variety. So then that means I can't watch Toil and Trouble again. What are you talking about? The Church of Valum. Hey Shadows, where's my Sura? I mean, this is my original character called Jebro. The first character I ever leveled up in the game was a Mesmer. So, oh, gifted subs coming out from Ada. Just giving you up 5 subs. Holy shit, Tucky apples. That's what. Oh god, this says. Beats is mushrooms. She needs some help. Hypnotic and Ada are carrying this baldathon right now. We did have some Twitch Prime subs. We did have some self subs. Smokey added a minute as well. No shushing. 3 times. Oh, 5 times 10. 50 minutes. 51 minutes to add. I'm going to pause that right there. It's going to be 07. I think I've fucked this up immensely. And then the minute from Smokey as well. There you go. Welcome to the channel, subs. Oh, there's Hypnotic. Hypnotic just gifted 5 subs. Holy shit. That's another 50 minutes. Okay. You guys are too much today. Wow. What? If we get to max time, I'm just going to let you guys decide what I stream, basically. I think I'm just going to do that. I might just leave it up to you. If we get to max time, I'll just let you decide. Okay, so I've got another 50. Fuck. 40 is 802. 812.
The match starts soon.
Wait. What are we on now? Shit, fuck that up. There you go. No, I'm not showing him. I'm not showing any builds, by the way.
Hold on to your points.
Okay, so we've got the Revenant. I'm just going to show... I'm going to make sure I don't show the build part, but he's playing Sword, Staff, Marauder. I'm not going to show the actual builds, because people have requested not to. And I'm gonna basically honor that, I think.
Did you see that?
Pretty much.
Red team
You can see what they're playing. He's playing Power Reaper, 5 gauge shape. He's going to be playing Leadership. Obviously, he's playing Hollowsmith. What else do you want me to do? Support Guardian coming out as well with Menders. And then Interceptor on the other side of the map going to be playing Spellbreaker with Leadership as well as the Mini Toughness. And then we've got Dry Dude who's obviously going to be playing... He's going to be playing Sword Shield Hollowsmith, which is a side point defender slash offender. And then we've got on the other side of the map...
Red team wins a capture point.
Necro coming out as well. He's gone Power. Then we've got Mounts confirmed.
Just like that, blue team takes a capture
Mesmer
point.
coming out here as well. Obviously going for Mirage there. Anya playing Thief. He's going to be going for SD. And then General Jenkins, who will be going for... Oh, he played Harriers before. Nice. Okay, that's cool. More of that side point action. Still fairly even. Cap a piece right now. I will add the actual numbers as well. Don't worry. But I've got to add 10. That's going to be 37. So we are going to be changing content when we get out of this. I'm just going to add that. Thank you so much, by the way. I'm not going to change that target. There you go. So it makes sense which ones I need to give away.
I challenge you.
So right now, Zor, downstate killed. Open tank as well on the side. So C and A contested and taken by the blue team right now. Chafe is over on mid as red team need a significant regroup. Blue team look like they're going to be pushing for that mid though, or they need to go and back up the engineer dry dude over on the C point, because obviously two red team spawns coming out right now. They need to bleed out Zor for as long as they possibly can. Range damage coming out from Chafe. The mighty obviously going towards mid now as well with that sexy legendary Warhorn, which we saw in the last monthly. I think this was actually, this team could have beat them last month. Is this the team that beat them last month? I can't remember. I cannot remember for the life of me. It could be, actually. I'd have to watch it back. I'll have a look back anyway. Let's go into Drydu's point of view. He is playing rifle by the looks of things. All of the attention focused around Tank and Chafe now as well. If Chafe goes down, a lot of their focus, as we noticed last time, did get dropped off. Sounds like he's one of the big shot callers, obviously, in this game. One of the most experienced players in the tournament, let alone, well, in the game, let alone anything else at the moment as well. Pretty good player. If you can try and follow him, he's a really good man as well. Good streamer. Definitely do that. It is Chafe on Twitch.
Blue team grabbed the
Still very
capture
close.
point.
Double cap though comes back out for the blue team, and your overall midpoint is very, very low here as well. Good to see a little bit of a team fight coming off here, but the red team are... Oh no, they're coping very well. Anya's very low though, coming out of that cleave. The mighty Lubu does go down. He's going to be finished off in the end. We're going to see Anya as well drop if he doesn't get out of there. He's going to be okay for now though. Mounts confirmed. We'll be moving over to the sides. Blue team being a little bit too offensive there, going for the third cap, not opting to go for the defense of the two. Red team seem to be doing a lot better in the team fights right now as well. We have got the bell. Do not forget about the bell. The Skyhammer as well. If they do get the cap, they will decap the nodes on the map. They won't decap their own. We're seeing this down state of mounts coming in. That when if they get the cap here, that'd be great. But we are going to see, obviously, 5Gauge trying to get away if he possibly can. Elixir S comes out. If he can survive this, that would be pretty decent. He's got no cooldowns left. He's only got his heal. All he can do is try and use that jump shot to get out. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do that in the end. The Necrit does take the kill. They go down to the 2 cap, the red team. They did overpower the A node there as well, obviously. And now we're coming to this team fight situation, which blue kind of lost before. And they do not have many members of the red team, though. The main focus comes out to Zol. Zol is had to dip out there. Got a lot of damage coming out from these guys. We've got power coming out from Mighty, Mounts confirmed, and Anya. And then we've got General Jenkins, who is a little bit more damage orientated. Not got the staff. I don't want to check the builds right now. I probably will do a little bit more afterwards, but we'll see. Weird camera angle. Sorry about that. Red team trying to regroup here, struggling a little bit. They are going for the full regroup on the cap on C, though. Trying to get this kill. Maybe blue team could use this opportunity to potentially plus up on the other side of the map. They are going to try and maybe rescue their teammate. Low is the warrior. He needs to get another interrupt potentially there as well.
Did you see that? Red team
Spellbreaker's doing a great job. Does get out of there in the end.
Cores installed.
Other side of the map.
Charging the laser.
Dry Dude really actually doing a great job of just trying to distract 2 or 3 players here. While red team seems to be trying to get the one up over on the other side of the map. They do leave the warrior in the end. Looks like blue team potentially going to come out here for the outnumber. Dry Dude really low. Blue team really need to get into here to help him. Unfortunately, I think he went for the dodge jump over the jump there as well, over the pad.
Did you see that?
Getting all the heals right now. It's going to overheat if he's not careful. He's not stupid like me, so he's not going to happen. Sword Shield, very much the on-point defender on the sides. As I've said before, very defensive. He's got that mortar kit as well. Sorry, it's an engineer. What do you want me to do? Tank goes down. The rest of the blue team come in, and they absolutely annihilate him. Portal for blue teams. They go back towards mid, and making sure that they get to defend that, because obviously they've got the Skyhammer because it was calibrated to red, which means they decap the nodes. Still red team keeping in this, though. They do leave Dry Dude, unfortunately, alone. and that means he does go down. So blue team making a little bit of a similar mistake we saw to red team in the first map we saw earlier today on Temple, where they left the node a little bit too early, obviously making sure that they try and get back the midpoint because of the Skyhammer did catch it, but unfortunately respawns are a thing, and red team are on that side of the map, so they need to make sure they are there to keep them defended, and you're unfortunately getting trapped in the roads between A, B, and C, all the way in the middle there. It's been a month since I've shoutcasted and spectated, so you have to give me a little bit of a break here. Chafe trying to go for that light beam. Obviously on the elite, saw some stability coming out there. The other engineer pulling out as well. General Jenkins, big target, as well as Mounts confirmed, who is trying to just get out here. It's going to evade some of that damage as well. General Jenkins does go down. Mounts confirmed quite low as well. They're going to be going for the Necro here. Can he use anything? He's got no cooldowns whatsoever. Got that focus.
Just like
He's going to try. He's all power. He's actually dagger here. I don't think... He's not going for sword. Just want to check his weapons real quick. He's used that so well. He's not got greatsword. Actually going for the main hand, offhand on both sets, and needs to use those shots. And he did have some stuff left, but he was solo HP, didn't have time to use them, unfortunately. Dry Dude overcommits as well to something which they were pretty much outnumbered there. I think he's just trying to help him peel away. Red team now with the advantage if they have numbers on the map and they can attack mid. Looking for some big damage to come out here on Jenkins from Zor. Also 5 gauge. And Tank coming back up to wins mid as well. They need to be careful about outnumbering for a significant amount of time here. Fee versus the Revenant on the other side of the map. A lot of evasion coming out from Anya, obviously, as well. He's pretty sure. Oh, look at General Jenkins being jumped on there as well. And the double damage coming on to both players. Zor and General Jenkins down. Can they get the cleave to significantly bring him down? This is a big fight. It's more cleave coming out as the engineer from the red team, Chafe, comes out and takes out General Jenkins. That's going to be the fight one there. And a really big boon for red team to take this game forward. Unfortunately, Zol did lose on the other side of the map to the Thief. I'm not sure if we saw a +1 there either. Mighty Blue does go down. Sorry, the Mighty Lubu does go down as they try to eject from this fight. Red team now with the momentum very much on their side. Seeing how far we can push over towards mid. Dry Dude very low. Can't go down over towards this hammer. If they get the hammer, they'll lose the C point as well. Good job from 5 gauge, and obviously we saw the 2v1 there, getting that finished quite quickly. General Jenkins in the 1v1 versus the Spellbreaker. I really think they should be avoiding this as much as possible, not having a Spellbreaker themselves. I just think leaving him on that node and rotating around him might be a bit of a nice idea. Red team are coming in hot though. Here comes Zol, looking at him mainly. He's going to be coming in with that spike damage with the sword. With the sword! Hey, David. Trying to block those projectiles and the damage coming in, removing conditions. He's got his heal up as well. Elite comes out, tries to pop it. Blocked though. Block, stability, all the things. Stun breaks. So still focusing really hard on General Jenkins. There comes the burst. All 4 players all together, all focused on one target. Are they going to clean up house here? 1 man dead, 2 man dead. We've got another down state. The Thief is the only one coming out at this point alive, probably. Unless Dry Dude can. He's got a lot of sustain. He needs to hold on to this cap. Thief has gone over onto the other side of the map, trying to keep them in this game. They're down by just under... Oh no, it's just over 100 points now. Looks like the momentum and the second pivotal moment of the game has come into play. I don't think blue team are coming back from this. 50 points left, double cap on the side of red. Nothing to really bring them back quickly into this game, like Temple obviously, or Fofire unfortunately. So it does look like, again, we're going to see Toil and Trouble going through to the next round. They got quite far last time. I'm not sure if it was semi-final or final. I think they got semi-final last time. Yeah, it was semi. Good job. They've still got 1 cap on the map. Blue team still losing members. Mounts confirmed does go down in mid. Not a bad game for these guys. Unfortunately, in the end, red team really rallying. You see them like just destroying targets. Really good focus. Sword, Minecraft. Nice. GG's indeed. I'm not sure about their fashion wars right now. They're not winning it for me. Okay, guys, don't forget the Baldathon is still live. We have a ton of giveaways to do after this. A ton of giveaways to do after this. I don't know, but the thing is, once they +1, they just came back to the warrior, and then they just had the team fight again. So I don't know. They did well at the A and C and just splitting them up and just splitting people behind that. I didn't come up. Oh, sorry. Damn it. Yes, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I'll add that time right now. Thank you so much, dude. Let's get some hype in the chat for the awesome Mad Pleasure. Just added $25 to the streams. I'm just going to pause the clock, and he added 25 minutes. There you go. Easy ad. Easy ad. It's just gonna make it 8:24. Thank you so much for the donation, man. That really helps, especially with the TwitchCon goal. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Cash donations are really helpful as well, because that obviously gives me the actual cash and straight away as well to pay bills, do all the things, because we're doing this full time. Obviously, I have a job. I have a really exciting announcement for PAX West, but I'm trying to find out when I can actually tell you guys. I will be on a booth, I will be hosting, and I will be kind of commentating something. It's very different to what I would normally do, but it's an exciting opportunity to host and cast as well. Looking forward to that. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, no alerts while I've got the AT on. I could add them actually, because I think I will. I will, because that's half the thing, isn't it? Let's add it. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. There's no slapping in there. It's not like a slap. Sorry. That's really gross. There's a lot of teams in the monthly, actually. If you don't know what automated tournaments are in Guild Wars 2, automated tournaments, you can join, you can click. There's 4 daily and there's 1 monthly, which is what we're casting right now. When you go over towards the daily, you click enroll, and that's at the time of 15 minutes before this time. So I think this is still not the best description. But basically, that's when when the actual tournament starts, and you can enroll 15 minutes before. You click that button, you start a party, you click that button, everyone clicks accept, and you can potentially get prizing. There isn't always the max teams in there, so you normally win something. Lowest thing you get is participation points towards the monthly. You need 100 points to get into the monthly, and you get 2 potions. You also get gold. If you win, you get 25 gold. And that's 4 times a day. So potentially, if you win 4 tournaments a day, you can make 100 gold a day. Easy. If not, and you just enter, and there's only a few teams, and you can win, you know, some nice enough money as well. So I implore you to enter if you do want to. It's one of the best. It's the best feature in Guild Wars 2 PvP right now. Easily the best feature for sure. Yeah, no, all good, man. All good and bad pleasure. No, it's fine. All right, Elicora, no worries. And happy birthday. Are you here still? I don't know. Okay. So it's going to be Toil versus a new team. Toil and Trouble. We'll switch this up. And they're going to be versus Puddlers. There we go.
The match starts soon.
YOLO Solo Dolo Holo. I remember this team, indeed. So we have the Scourge, Humper. Is this Res Signet? We haven't really seen Res Signet at all, actually. There you go. There's so much power damage though. I'm not sure if that works. Anyway, we've got Mirage coming out here. Condi, double two-handed sets. We've got the Holosmith as well. With Sword Shield. So then we've got Lucifer, we've got the Scourge, and we've got Sir Barristan, who's going to be playing the Medi build. Oh, YOLO goes down quicker than a gnat's. I don't know. Whatever I was going to say. It's going to go down again now. He hasn't got Elixir S proc at the moment. He's trying to get anything to get out of there. Two players taken down by the hammer from the Holosmith, and 2 players go down. Really good CC from him. They didn't have any stab up. As 2 members down, Zor could be the next one. He's trying to disengage as quickly as he possibly can. And that is going to be the fights quickly turned around from the red team there as well.
Did you see that? Red team got a capture point.
Going for Zeal there. This isn't your typical supportive build right now. Sorry, Zeal Radiance. For a little bit more damage.
Blue team grabbed a capture point.
It's getting a little bit. This is almost the point they lost last time. We haven't seen this team in the final for a little bit. The main focus coming out onto Lucifer and Sebastian now on the other side of the map. He's getting +1. Blue team. Red team needs to be careful about this because they're engaging. No, blue team needs to be careful. They're engaging in a fight which is outnumbered, but for some reason, red team split off and let them win. They're technically winning a 3v4 now, and that's the second member down. Red team really messing up towards mid, going for the cap over the fight. And as I've said many times before when I've got angry, what do I say, guys? Go for the fight over the cap. Win the fight, win the cap, snowball the map. It's easy, and that was a really good example of what you don't do in that situation. Red team easily could have won that if they'd piled their players together. Going for the cap instead of the fight. Naughties.
Got a capture point. Blue team grabbed a capture point.
Now I've got this point on the other side of the map. Nice potential wall. Had to just redirect there. Zor has got some cooldowns. Oh, he's got Spectral Grasp, my man. Yeah, he's got Greatsword now. Good dude. I flipping love Greatsword. Wait, no, that was the other Necro. My bad. Greatsword is awesome. It's so strong. You've got blinds. You've got a pull. You've got how many vulnerability set? Is it 12 from Greatsword 3? I can't remember. But it's the damage spike that comes out from that if you get that vulnerability off. Oh my good lord. You've got good interrupts on the Warhorn. You've got great damage coming out from the axe, as you can see there. Really good focus damage. It's just great single target awesomeness. And then you've got the AoE cleave that comes out. Not only from the Greatsword 1, but also from, you know, being a flipping Reaper in the first ability. I'm checking out his build. I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna print screen that because I want to know. And then he's got Lissa to convert 5 conditions into boons, so he's going for that as well. So Barristan on the other side of the map does go down. Unfortunately, that's going to be their tankier character. Sorry, no, it's not. Is that the Medi? Radiant Guard. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yolo Solo Dolo. They're going down as well. Red team are rotating around the map pretty well. They're still winning the match. So the thing is, at least, you know, they're having some moments of indecision, but they're still in the lead. And they do get the 2-cap blue team now. But I feel like there's only a certain amount of time this is going to last for, where they're going to be able to completely out-rotate their opponents. I did see a portal coming out there from the red team. They do get to mid. Really good rotation, but they do lose the point on the other side of the map, which focuses them into a fight, which they did win before. They did have we did have the team fight early on. Obviously, they did get the downstate. Blue team couldn't capitalize off that, unfortunately. Interceptor does have to disengage. Really low HP here, but now it's turned into a focus onto the Mesmer, and it's been split apart. Red team looks like they split this fight right down the middle. And people are skirmishing a little bit all over the map, although we do see the 4v4 re-engaged over towards mid. Interrupt comes out as well. Onto tank the Scourge. Oh, we saw some Was it his own heal? I believe it was. He hasn't got his mantra up at all, and he's going to drop into downstate. Lucifer thinking about going for the res. He's so close, but I think it's going to be too risky. The cleave is immense, but so Zol, and Tank goes down there as well. Can they get the res up? They do get the rally. 2 members of the blue team thankfully saved from the cleave. By the cleave from the rest of the blue team members. That's going to be 2 red team members down in this team fight. They did lose that member early on, obviously, as well. So Barristan needs to bail his butt out of this fight as soon as possible. He's down. He's got no defense back left as well. Zol and Tank. These guys saved by the cleave, but still, while that was occurring, we did see the red team did still have that 1 cap. They're starting to pile on towards mid as they regroup successfully. Lucifer did go down though. It's going to be 3v3. Are they going to come in for the res? I believe he did get the signet res off. He did. Good job from Scourge Humper. No interrupt obviously coming out. Not sure they've got the fact that he's actually got the signet res up. I mean, obviously they should do, because they can target him and can see the signets up on his body. But I'm pretty sure, which I can't remember if it was him before I saw he got the successful res, but that's good damage onto the corpse. He's going to be bled out, cleaved out in the end. We are going to see blue team getting the 25 points. Let's just see if that is going to be 25 points there. Yeah, 25, first bell cap. Cleave comes down to red team. Interceptor does leave him in the window, but blue team members of 5 around the mid cap right now. They do have secure of Bazaar, and they do have the midpoint as well. Red team needs to get a little bit of a cheeky regroup here. Similar to the last game, blue team, who we are following, Toil and Trouble, coming back in the mid stages of the game as they get to grips with the opposite team. Remember, this is only 1 game, this is not a series, so you can't have that 1 buffer game to get used to the tactics and the gameplay of the opposite team members, which kind of makes this tournament a little bit more exciting at times, because it really does test your ability to rejig things and just adjust. It's very enjoyable to watch as well. Interceptor on the 1v1 on the other side of the map. I'm not too sure about this matchup. Red team are losing member by member here. They are starting to try and regroup though. While they wait for team members to rejoin, and they're going to be 2v2ing on the other side of the map. This is actually a pretty good tactic here from the red team to try and potentially split players across the map so they can respawn and come in towards mid, which is what they're about to do. Are they going to jump on Chafe? Tank's here to offer support. Zol's here quite soon as well. Block comes out from Chafe, which means he's going to be stood up and ready. Nice wall from the Guardian. Knocks him down. Really good focus from red team and pulling together. Blue team a little bit split apart, but they're going to start coming together as we saw something similar from them in Temple. Jesus Christ, that red. That's from the Warrior. That's from the Warrior. But red team obviously outnumbered in this fight, and they're trying to go for that team fight in a 5v4. They're not going to win that. Tank does go very low though. Should be okay as the rest of the red team members potentially start to fall down. There we go. There goes Yellow Solidolo Holo. And that will be that team fight 1. And that should be the game. Show interceptors build. Yeah, sure.
Once the cannons are loaded.
It should be dagger shield. Yep, great sword. Nothing crazy. Defense, discipline, spellbreaker. If you want, you can screenshot that build. You can clip it if you want. If you want to have a look at that build even closer, person who wanted it, and you can look at it at your own leisure. Blue team getting that cap as well. It's pretty much over. Red team probably stopping quite soon unless they can get that cap and get the decap very quickly. This game is probably over. No way. Not enough time on the map, unfortunately for them. Although it is strong, but they did lose that fight early on, and then they're losing the 2v. They've really piled onto this node. Losing that node, the fight there, unfortunately, as well, shows us that, again, they will be taking the win. Quick look at the... I did show Interceptor only, so that's okay. Well, they didn't say that they can show their builds. That's right. Okay. So, did we have any resubs or anything that I need to just quickly mention? Mad Pleasure, yes, okay. And welcome as well to our subs that have subbed during the actual event. You'll be able to enter the next big giveaway. Hey, Pencil Packs, what's up, dude? I know Pencil's been holding his sub for the Baldathon, cheeky bugger. Boonstripe, Pixelsaurus, Doffelmate, Necrotic Akechi, Broccoli Rob, Bell Depash, Zaoi Rasa, Stork GW2, Dan Seraphim, and Tyrant. All welcome. You are got your fancy badges now, as you are subscribers of the channel. Thank you so much. You've been gifted your subs by Ada and Hypnotic. If anyone hasn't said thank you, please make sure you say thank you to those guys, because they are great supporters of the channel, as you all are by just watching as well. I really much appreciate it. Oh, and here we are again. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious what I'm going to watch here. We've got giveaways to do after the stream, so when I do restart the stream, because I need to take off the stagger from... off the delay, sorry. Again, the two teams that would probably be going against each other in the final are unfortunately against each other in the semi. This is where the whole Swiss system will change it. This is the only problem with the monthly tournament. It's really fun up until the final. There is Sicario though there, so you never know. We still don't know who's playing on that team, so we should be all good. We should be all good. Ryan will AFK. Doubt it. Okay, let's see if Magic took. There he is. He is here. Reckless Naru, cut from Team USA. Magic Toka and Zeromus. Wait, who's Dodo Fanboy? These are different account names. Yeah, sorry Hypnotic, man. I know you've had a rough week. Got knocked out, made it to quarterfinals. Oh, nice. Congrats, dude. Is that how much you got? Sweet. Wait, really? Awesome. Okay, semi-final. Easily good enough to be a final game.
Hold on to your points.
So we have the Necro coming out for the red team. He's going to be playing the... Oh, he's going to be playing Death Shots. Then we've got Naru, who will be playing on Guardian, actually. And we've got Cut from Team USA, who will be playing Spellbreaker, going for that end cap. We've got the Thief playing... Is he... Wait, what? Oh, he is playing a Stickit. And Zeromus, who is going to be playing on the Condition Mirage as well. Blue team's going to be interesting how they rotate here. We've got Spellbreaker versus Spellbreaker as well. One of the first times we've seen Interceptor goes up against Cut from Team USA. That's what I'm going to be saying. I'm not going to be saying their other names because people don't know who some people are. I'm just saying their names who actually are on the map. Zor. Oh, so close. Tank couldn't get in there though to help Rez because he was so low on HP. Nice jump up on the graveyard there from the Tombstone, and blue team unfortunately being wiped out over on mid. Chafe knows what's going on. Nice to disengage, go for that decap on the other side of the map. The red team really do commit to mid. Looks like trying to go for Zol. There you go.
BALDATHON hypo.
Indeed. Thank you, Pencil, for the resub. Blue team not able to get a single cap on the map right now. Feeling like maybe a +1 would be good. Otherwise, this is a horrible map to go on as well. Like being versus these teams being who they are. Not only is it semi-final, it's this map, which is just snowball map of hell. Interceptor goes down, and red team look like they could be pushing for a free cap early on. Probably versus the only team in this tournament at the moment, other maybe than Sicario, that could probably get the win here. Unlucky to go against them in the semi-final, unfortunately. The blue team need to do a lot of work to come back into this. My good lord. Let me just change this as well. Add this to 0815. Adding the time there. Good man. And they are just decimating them. They're not even letting them out of the spawn. And the Mesmer is watching the blue team warrior at the moment as well. This could be over. It really, right now, to be fair. Blue team need to disengage. Leave this. They're going Lord. Look at red team. The balls on this red team right now. They're just pushing Lord. They just want to end it. No, they're not pushing Lord. They're pushing for kills. This is deathmatch for the red team right now. They're going for Zor next. Disengage. This could be a bad mood for them, actually, if they aren't able to get the disengage.
Awesome. Check them out now. And thanks for joining the channel.
Pookie, thank you so much for the... Oh, God, the down save reckless. They're not going to get the rest here. Red team pushing too hard into the spawn. No Lord Rush. They lose one member. This could be the potential comeback. 200 points down. Thank you so much, Pookie, for the host. That's so generous of you. We've got our subathon on today. We do do giveaways for Guild Wars 2 and Elder Scrolls Online and some other bits and pieces. So welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying your day, Pookie. I hope you're awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support and the host. 48 people coming over. I hope you're all good and well. You're very welcome. Just shoutcasting Guild Wars 2 monthly automated tournament. This happens once a month. At the moment, the blue team are getting trashed upon. Red team just really focused on their targets. Really good team fighting. Unfortunately, mid. I think we needed a proper, hard, like, supportive player. Obviously, we've got the big difference here between Tank and Naru playing the Radiance. Obviously, Honor over here. Difference between that is going to be the Valor, obviously giving a lot more support. Blue team do have mid-cap, though. They don't have the mid-cap, though. There is a lot happening. There's always a lot happening on the Baldathon. It's crazy. I'm going to give everyone shinies as well. I'll be able to talk about the subathon more after this match has been ended. Oh, Jesus. Hypnotic with the sub for Pookie. This game's over, man. It's over anyway. Fuck it. We're done. How many times has this team won the automated monthly tournament? How many times? Deadly Arts, Trickery, Acrobatics with the SD build from Magic Toka. Pack and Marauder rune. Amulet, sorry. Exactly, there's a link below. Also, there's Bald Commands here. Check out the Baldathon link to go to the article. You can read all about it because at the moment I am shoutcasting the match. Thank you so much, Hypnotic. Pookie gets a sub. There you go. I'm just going to pause that. It's going to be 22. I'm adding the time. All this time has been added to the stream. Need to add 2 more. Whoa, we've got 2 big giveaways after this. 2 big ones. But this game is pretty much over. They've never lost. Have they? I think they've lost 1 game. No, I have lost. No, maybe that's when they changed their name.
Red team wins a capture point.
I think she was playing Fortnite. Oh, were you in the skirmish today? Were you in the summer skirmish? She is. You need to go follow her. Did we get a caster command for Pookie? If you like Fortnite whatsoever, you need to go follow her because she is a fucking good player. She is fucking epic in that game. She's ridiculous at all the games she plays, to be fair. Competitive player, really, really good. Chafe goes down. There's just, yeah. There's no point in me talking about this game anyway. Are you going PAX West? You should enter the tournament there. You've been in it though, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Let me just... Okay. She's an awesome streamer as well. She's chill, she's funny. She hates flying. I don't know if you hate flying anymore though, because you've flown a lot recently, so it's not bad. You're not going PAX West? No, but PAX West is the best one. You should go to PAX West. PAX East and PAX West. PAX West is the shit because Seattle is awesome. Alright?
Red team wins a capture point.
She does have good emotes, this is true. You're not funny. Okay. That was funny. So you just cancelled yourself out. It's okay. Sorry guys, they're just getting completely wrecked. What do you want me to say? They're just being dominated in every single part of this game right now. They can't rotate. Their tank is unfortunately not very sustainable because it's going for Zeal instead of the other ability. It's not a horrible build. It's worked up until now. Their team fight is not as good as theirs. These guys have been playing together for ages. I don't think these guys have really had much practice, but you know, they both had to enter the monthly. I'm still not sure these guys do, but I don't even know if they need it anymore because they've played together for so long. Ever since these tournaments came up, in some way or another, they've been playing together, and that is the second best team, I would say, in Guild Wars 2 at the moment, being decimated by Team USA. Horrible map as well, especially in a one game. I know it might sound like I'm giving excuses for the blue team, but for a one game map, like, you can really fuck people over early on in that. Sorry, I don't mean to swear. It scares you. I doubt it. Thank you, Pencil, as well, for the resub. Appreciate that, dude. Okay, so we're waiting for the final right now. Looks like it should be Sicario versus... Oh, they're still going. Cool. Oh, this game is close. Oh, like it. Okay. Wait a minute, which team's which? Yeah. It's Sicario on the red. Oh, God, yeah. These guys have been in the final before and they got wrecked by Team USA, as I remember. Oh, maybe it wasn't these guys. Maybe they went out early, actually. No, they did. They went out early last time. John, Guy, and the rest of these guys. Interesting. You got her used to flying by letting her see how high she was in the air in the plane. Wow.
Did you see that? Red team got a capture point.
Okay, let's get serious because we can actually cast this. Some evil person playing Scourge. Licorec playing... He normally plays Sword Shield. He is Hollis Smith. Guy playing the combatant... the support Guardian, of course. John playing Mirage. Then we've got Disciple of Sind. That's funny. He's playing SD. There's the Acrobatics, Trickery. Deadly there as well. Going for the focus damage potentially on John. But he comes back onto the Necro. Should be their main target. It is. But it's being surrounded by the red team members. Really going in strong there. Rid. I mean, he's playing Med. Is he playing Medigun? Yeah, Radiant Guardian, sorry. Good portal. They get back out. Disciple of Sin, though, needs to disengage. At least they're thinking about these portals now. We see on the other side of the map, Waterfall has been fully decapped in that 1v1. It's the Ranger versus the Mesmer.
Just like that, blue team takes a
Zoe
capture
B,
point.
+1 by the Thief, Disciple of Sin. We've seen the Soul Beast coming out. Not much today, in all honesty, but Soul Beast is pretty damn useful. Utility comes out from going into that Beast mode. But blue team really can't get an edge on this map, and even with the 2v1 from red team, red team is still holding out okay over on the mid with the good support coming out from Guy.
Did you see
Really
that?
good support. I
Red
mean, no
team
one is
got a
on the
capture
Necro
point.
here at all. They're both trying to take out the guard. Well, they're taking out the Necro from range. We do see the focus coming up now. Nice knockback there. Doesn't save him in the end. John goes really too close on the cleave there as the Necro goes down. They ran out of cooldowns, obviously outnumbered. Guy needs to try and survive this as much as possible. Only has the stability. Really strong heal from Licorice. He does give him some protection and obviously some healing there as well. Trying to get the resistance up as he jumps up top. Got the stability now if he wants it. He's got it. He's got some protection on that shield. Gonna need it. It does get back into staff. Nice knockback.
Blue team grabbed a capture
Good job.
point.
Toxic does go down though. It's the 1 cap apiece, 110, 15 points now in difference. Unluckers. That's such a good name.
Just
So
like
many
that,
conditions right there. Blue
takes a
team getting a
capture
little bit split up. They need to eject themselves out of this fight. Although maybe they could gank the Necro here, get some really nice focus damage down, and get the res. Red team being a little bit lax here. And they do. They get the res. And they could even look at red team so separated. This is what we're talking about in the last couple of games. If you're focused on this fight, it's all about the fight. The cap doesn't matter shit about the cap because you got to go for this fight. Blue team went back onto the point and actually helped the red team regroup. They should have just pulled out to this side of the node. That would have been much better. They've got the 2 side caps. Just survive, live to fight another day, go and plus up on the sides. Not sure why Joni is there at all. Trying to keep him distracted while they wait for the respawns, but if he dies, this is going to be even worse. But he can use that sword to get out of there. We'll see with the ambush. John. On the other side of the map. Need a quick +1 from the Mesmer here as well. Kill here would be really good. Can't do it though. Guy comes in with a really good heals on that Tome 1. Gets through it, and really nice support, and that can push that 2v2. John maybe going towards mid, plus up assist over here with Licorice, actually, because he's on his own 1v2. But he is very tanky. We'll see with the mortar kit, shield. Quickly check out his build on the side. Still got protection, obviously. Got the turret, lots of protection. Lots of boons as well. Very defensive. Obviously changing those conditions into boons. Protection very useful as well versus for removing conditions and just for having that damage mitigation. This is Zoe going down on the waterfall as well. Even in a 2v3, I wouldn't even take this as the blue team and just bail the hell out. Red team easily got this right now. Only thing that can bring the blue team back is a Lord Rush, and they're still close to just winning the game off caps. Not looking good for blue.
Did you see that?
But
Red team
the
got a
thing
capture point.
is what they will win this game, but what will it be like versus Team USA, who have won nearly every single monthly tournament? I don't want to see every single one, but I'm pretty sure they may have won every single one in some kind of fashion on one team or another. Different incarnations of Team USA as well. Still with the 1 cap.
Blue team grabbed a capture point.
Another kill, another 5 points on the
Just like
board.
that, blue team takes a capture point.
And again, for this map, actually not too bad of a game. Pretty close. They've still got the double, but they need to push for the 3rd node to get the decap, and they need to push Lord at the same time, and that is almost an impossibility by a full strength red team and one member down for blue. They're going to have some 1v2 goodness. And we've still got, obviously, another 6 or 7 seconds until the respawn of Unluckers as well. Guy getting out. They just need the one cap. They're just going to sit down and just hold it. On the other side of the map, though, we've still got Leica and Disciple of Sind winning their 2v3. They seem just coming in to plus, so it could have just been 2v2. And the GG's come out, and we're going into the final of the NA monthly Ultimate Tournament. And they're barely playing together anymore. I don't even know if they're playing in this tournament, are they? Oh, whoops. I had the wrong things up there, so I'm sorry about that. I didn't change it. My bad. My bad. But it is going to be Sicario versus Team USA next. I need to pee so bad. Well, not that bad. Otherwise, I would have gone. I'm gonna just quickly do my. I'm gonna quickly do my thingy-majig. Teapot was in the AT. Oh, nice. Yep, finals time. Don't forget, the Baldathon is still running. 8 hours and 10 minutes on the clock. We've still got 12 hours tomorrow and an hour or so today left to put on the clock as well. Really good support today, guys. Thank you so much. But this is the main push for the month. Earnings for the channel, so I can continue to do this for you guys daily, of course, as well as just giving away loads of stuff. I'm not sure if Kupo got that gem code as well. We are bang on 300 tier points right now. I mean, I don't know if we can get to 400, but oh my god. One day, the dream. That's an emote right there. We've got 2 big giveaways as well on the channel for Guild Wars 2 specifically. Just doing my squats, man. Gotta do it for the knees. Keep them up. Keep them up. It's good. We're good. Game. I mean, predictions, scores. What's the predictions, people? We got predictions at all? $500-0. I mean, it's not a ridiculous prediction in all honesty. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that, dude. DTC is a god. There you go. I wonder who will win. Thanks for the follows, guys. Miller time. Ugh. You guys don't really drink a Miller in America, do you? Actually, there's one good Miller beer. It's not too bad. It's not the worst one. You think 500 to 370? 37. No. Where's this game, man? What's going on? Taking ages. Go. Don't forget we have the giveaways going on after. I'm going to do that when I restart, so make sure if you want to be involved in that, you're subbed up and you've got currency. Because that's what you're going to need to spend on it to give away all the things. Free for all, also boss. Exclamation mark boss starts all the stuff going on. If you want to challenge each other in chat, you can defeat each other to win more pips, more shinies, sorry. Which is the stream currency, but don't forget that that currency is spent on entering, so you have to spend the pips to get in there and fight, and then if you lose your pips. If you win, you get their pips. Shinies, sorry, not pips. It's not pips anymore. So there's a risk, but the reward is double. What is going on? Oh, what's the reward for this month? It's the Champion's Son. This one's actually pretty good. So these guys, there's going to be even less people with this on NA. Like, I don't know. Is the EU finished or no? So my casting's not been very good today. It's the BALDATHON. What do you want me to do? I've seen Dio and Black Sabbath. Most of those guys are probably dead now. Oh, he is anyway. Ronnie James. Is it Ronnie James Dio or something? I can't remember his name. Back at Black Sabbath Festival, Ozfest, back in 2001. So it's Black Sabbath, Sepultura, Tool. Was it 2001? Loads of sick bands. We already are having the good board fun. It's true.
Choice, freedom, liberation.
Thanks to you guys. That's a fine example of a strong woman behind a man. Sharon Osbourne is a beast. She knows her shit. Okay, so I'm going to switch it over because they're on different teams. Numbers. It takes 2 seconds, don't worry. Right, how are they going to do? If anything, we want to just see a certain amount of points coming out at the very least. I think that's what they should probably be aiming for right now. I'm not going to show builds. I'll leave it till maybe towards the end of the game. Still hope. I don't want to sound completely like an ass. They need to play it very differently. Magic Toka quite low, gets caught out in roads. It doesn't normally last that long. Port's back, nice job. Port's right into the arms of Jaunt though. Good support from Naru. Really pushes forward, puts down the wall as well. Good support from Magic Toka, back up to full HP. Jumps back onto Disciple of Sin though, who does get away. Reckless, very low HP, doesn't have any cooldowns. Support coming out from Naru is good. Still got stability, still got condition removal. They did get some evil person down. The way it goes is the Necro on the blue team should go down here pretty easily. He doesn't really have any cooldowns. The Port, no, look at the support coming out for blue. And Guy is actually the main focus as they do go for the focus on the Necro. It comes out the other way. Reckless doesn't get back up though, but they do get their main tank back up. He's got no cooldowns available. No one can support him. He's got nothing to give at all. If Guy had some kind of cooldown, they maybe could have got out of there, but that means the Necro obviously is going to go down. Blue team will stretch their lead. 31 points right now. Not a bad mid-fight actually for the red team whatsoever, but unfortunately not able to disengage very successfully. And Sind is going to be caught out by Zeromus and Reckless on the other side of the map. That is going to be pretty much 3 members out and down and out, and they won't get players back on the map for another 15 seconds, and then they have to get to the points. Obviously home should really be the first port of call. Liquorette probably going to go down here. Good jump out of that damage. He's got his mortar kit, he needs to use it. He needs to get his shield back up. Nice. And he gets the water field back up to full HP. Guy gives him the support he needs as well. Red team looked like to be outnumbering this fight. I would try and get a couple of kills, try and snowball the map maybe in that way. Just go for the kills. Nice interrupt with the pistol. But George should have used that opportunity to actually bail rather than go for the damage. Nice portal comes out for the blue team. For Zeromus to get that back on their side. Red team 3-man versus 3 over on this side of the map as well. The red team home node.
Just like that, blue team takes a capture point.
But again, I mean, whoever said 500 to 0, it's not going to be true technically, because I think Naru's going to go down there unless someone can actually pick him up. Alright, he's going to be 5 points. First on the board. Now Reckless as well. This is what I said. They should probably try and get some kills under the belt. Try and snowball. They should. Right here, I would take him. Take him. +1. Take the guy. You can plus the rest of the map because you've got 2 members down. 1 respawning right now. But they can't spend too much time and trying to 2v1 this guy. They should have just all nailed him and continued through the rest of the map, outnumbering the fights. 2v1ing the Spellbreaker, he can kite, he can easily take that point, and now they need to say, Necro, you gotta leave, you gotta get out of here. And now he's held up 2 players for too long, so I think really they should have just gone for him and just tried to, I don't know, just try and take out the Spellbreaker for as long as possible, as short a time as possible, even with 3 men, but a bit late. They do get the decaps though, and they're starting to slowly come back, so maybe not the worst decision, but if they are confident in winning this fight, then all good. Blue team currently do have the Mesmer and the Thief, though. This is why again, a fine example. Zaroma showing his expertise and knowledge about the game. Went for the fight instead of the cap. There's no one contesting this point, but he wanted to go to mid because Magic Toka was trying to take, I think it was the other team Thief out. So Zeromus had to go for that fight. He wasn't going to stay over on his close point. Unfortunately, not too late because the fight was already kind of being undergone. So he made a good. It was a good decision, but in the end, unfortunately, they will lose that midpoint now as well. But they do lose that far node.
Did you see that? Red team
I would leave the Spellbreaker alone over on the red team home point as well. Sorry, over on Dragon. Keep forgetting what they're called on this map. You're going to see a lot of fighting over caps in this, especially towards the end of the 80s. You should do, hopefully. Zeromus does go down, of course. Traps over towards the roads. I'm being a bit slow today. Apologize about that. I don't really get much practice because I just do this once a month. Zeromus backed up by Naru now. You can see Reckless on the right-hand side. Magic Toka. Guy and some evil person, though. Nice pull. Wow. And the focus damage onto some evil person. Guy couldn't do anything about that because of the pull. Damn. Jesus. And they annihilate those two like they were absolutely nothing. I'm not sure why the Mesmer's coming over. Trying to delay the blue team members a little bit potentially here. Would have stayed at mid maybe, I don't know. I think Disciple of Sin's probably going to plus far as well. I'm really sure he goes right through the middle of the map. Waiting for that buff spawn potentially. Trying to rely potentially on those buffs to bring down the opposite members of this team. Rather than waiting to, well, obviously trying to go for the down state. There you go. He's going to grab that buff. Just going to help them out immensely. Guy's got to pull out all the stops to save some evil person. But now he's got to save himself. He's not got his elite up either. He's going to have to channel that. But he's got no time. He's under pressure. There's no way he'd be channeling that, obviously, while he's fighting. And really, I mean, they're not doing horribly at the moment. To be fair, I mean, it's a lot of these teamfight situations as well. There will be payback.
Just like that, blue team takes a capture.
It's going to be the free cap. Red team need a solid regroup here. Solid regroup. John. He's quite low. If you see, look at Magic Toka. He's going to jump on him, but it's the Mesmer actually being very aggressive. Too much so, because Naru's right there and Reckless. He needs to bail from the Mesmer. I'm out. Piecing. There you go. It's gone. Some evil person, though, going to be going down himself, and now Red team are just trying to run. That's what they've been doing for most of the game. Running away, unfortunately. Guys got his back to these guys. I mean, they went very, very low himself. He should be next down, unfortunately, for himself. He's got cooldowns. He's got his turret heal. They probably should leave him, in all honesty, because he's back to 4 HP. So like I said, very condition remove orientated build. He's got protection. He's okay versus power as well. Not the best, but Zeromus gets caught out there. Nice pickup from Disciple of Sind, actually. But John does go down as well. Trying to send in those mortars from range. There's like a Zeromus. Magitoka going for the down, going for the revive. Very close to getting it. Very ballsy from Magitoka. Confident in the rest of his team coming in for support there. As Naru does go in as well. And he got the support on Magitoka, but not enough in the end. Oh, he's still trying to potentially think about pulling up Reckless here. No, he doesn't. He needs to disengage. Naru getting that protection from his shield, of course. He's going to start channeling those tomes, moving back out. Moving into a nice position where you see Magitoka trying to get the damage onto Disciple of Sind. Blue team looks like they're going to be pushing this node. Be careful in this here. I do have Reckless coming off respawn though. Some person very low, no cooldowns whatsoever. Where's Guy? Oh, he gets pushed away. Naru did. They got interrupted. Good job from Leica actually there as well with the shield. Nice pull. Coming out from Zeromus there. Was that Zeromus or was that... Actually, that could have been... Sorry, it could have been the Guardian. Could have been Naru there. They are now in a 4. Oh, nice portal. Good job. They take Zeromus' portal. Zeromus gets through in the end as well. It's just to really give them some kind of distance and regroup themselves away as well. Reckless low HP comes to focus. Some evil person. And they did this before at the back. They actually lost someone, but they're a lot better grouped here in this situation. With Guy at the rear. But he did last time get taken out from behind as they were pushing. So you got to start watching out to see if any blue team members do poke the Guardian. But it isn't actually a fair fight here. No, it is. It is a fair fight. Bad. Good job from Red. Blue team members disengage. They don't need to all be standing around here. You need to push out into the map. Get those caps. Still 150 points behind. Can't be fucking around too much with the down state. Sorry for swearing on the cast.
Red team has obtained
It is
an
true.
artifact.
Yeah, two differences. Obviously, we have the Spellbreaker and the Engineer, but the Engineer is still performing the same similar role as the Warrior, as we've seen. Magitoka, though, not sure he's going to get out of this one. Here comes Zeromus. Let's have a look at Zeromus as he comes up here, see what he does. Pull. Nice, it is him. He's getting some wicked pulls. Look at this res. Oh, no, no. Oh, that was such a good pull. Matched up with Naru as well, porting up for the res. I think he ported up. I'm not too sure, but really good. And look, they flip it round completely. Some evil person's going to go down for sure. And that is going to be the Ritter. Oh, my good lord. They could have cleaved him out. They get their own res, but I don't think they've got enough cooldowns. Guy is over towards mid as well. He's not even with the Scourge, so it's just a matter of time. And he is... Guy comes through the portal. Oh, no. The worst kind of everything happened there. Up through the portal, sorry. Man, I'm blind
Just like
today.
that, blue team takes a capture point. The artifacts have reached maximum power. Red team has obtained an artifact. Did you see that? Red team got a capture
The
point.
Splinter, Disciple of Sind is
Blue
looking
team
for that
has
cheeky
obtained an
kneecap.
artifact.
Guy obviously not going to be in the map for at least another 15 seconds.
Just like that, blue team takes a capture point.
This pretty much is a blue team game right now, as you can see on the map. One cap apiece. They need to get the double at least to start clawing back into this game. Not bad. I mean, it's a better performance than I've seen from them in the past, though.
Blue team grabbed a capture point.
They're unlucky that they got split up in that last fight as well, but really, really good. Like, sometimes making sure that red team need to make sure that they are finishing those people off, because even when one of the blue team members is in down state, you just gotta watch, because you know someone's around. I mean, Zeromus has had some really, really decent pulls on the focus. At 4 familiar, of course. He's had some really influential pulls, like pulling away from the downstate cleave. Just like, I think even some cheeky little decaps here and there. We are safe to look at this build, I would say, now, as they have won this tournament. That's going to be great sword, focus, and with domination, dueling, and mirage.
Just like that, blue team takes a capture point.
Someone said it in chat as well. It's actually really good. He's got a lot of utility, not just on his utility bar, but he has got, obviously, the pull has got the great sword knockback. Offer up some boonage. He's got defense if he needs it, obviously, from the sword. He's got blink. He's got a lot of maneuverability around the map. He's got portal. Good job. Got stealth as well. So I can stealth pull. Very cheeky. Champion Sun. There you go. Is that the second time he's got it? Power, yeah. Not. So you weren't. It was actually quite close. It was actually quite close. You guys have seen that before. The sun before. There you go. It's right there as well. It's very cool. It's just an eclipse. It's an eclipsed sun, basically. Pretty good. Well, else did they win, do you ask? Well, they won 500 gold each. Bodej. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that, dude. Hope you're good. Welcome to the BALDATHON. Best of the best title, which they've got like 13 times or something, some of them. Fate tournament out vouchers. Really, it's about not that.
Transform and roll out. That 3-month subscription.
Oh, thanks,
Thank you, dude.
Thanks. Cheers, dude.
BALDATHON.
It is the BALDATHON. Thanks, brother. Sub hype, resub hype in the chat, please, for Dark Effects. Me adding 5 minutes to the stream. Appreciate that, dude, for the resub. Thank you, man. 353. 0753. There is a delay, which is why my reactions are slow to the chat because of the automated tournament. But yeah, so we've got. Really, it's about the 500 gold, the Champion Sun, which probably already has. I don't know if Magic Toker's got that, though. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, they got rid of it. Okay. The 100 Mystic Coins are alright as well, because I think they're worth... How much are they worth now? Mystic Coin. They're worth 1 gold, 23. That's not bad. So you got 125 gold if you just sell them. So in other words, you get 625 gold-ish from this and this. Not bad, is it? Second place, though. You still got 400 gold. I mean, that's not bad, is it? Man. What's this? And these guys get the Champions Rest Pass as well. 250 for 3rd and 4th. Still got 100 gold for 5th and 8th place. Worth it. Hey, Dark. Thank you for the resub, my man. I appreciate it, dude. Right, so I'm going to be doing the giveaways. As long as you guys are still here, I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to restart it, and we're not going to have any delays. So this is because I want to get rid of the delay. It's annoying because, you know, potential loss of viewers and whatnot, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm glad he got to the final. That's true. I want to see Chafe's team in the final. I feel bad for those guys now. They keep going up against the other guys, but hey ho. Oh, a gem's cheaper at the moment as well. Are you serious? Really? That's cheeky. I really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, so we've got some big giveaways to do next. Guild Wars 2 wise, because we hit some targets. This is our subathon. Do not go anywhere. I will be right back. Stay in the channel, refresh, keep refreshing. We'll return very shortly.